So output of transformer in VA rating, that means kVA how we are taking, so we remove the K, we are taking only VA, so output will be V into I, so V will be E into I. This E is induced EMF in winding. Now we need ET. What is ET? It is induced EMF per turn. So what we will do? ET is equal to E per turn, na? So divide by T. Therefore we can write E is equal to ET into T, correct? So it will be our equation number 2. Now we will see here ET into 2. So this ET we can put in our output. So output will be ET into T, TH, that means normally height per ton, we are taking height per ton, so this is TH into I. Okay, now we'll take first ET. What is ET? 4.4 F5 M. Okay, in this we can't write T because it is per ton. Now this phi we can write in a form of area, so it will be 4.4 F BM AI. This area, if we are going to write in a form like, see, this is our winding and this is our core. If we are taking from this portion, if we are seeing from top, how it will be looking? It will look like this portion, right? So same here we are assuming. So this is called the D. D is the D portion. So now this area will be, we can write like this, 4.44 F BM, and this area in form of this we can write KD square. Why? Because area is directly proportional to KD square. This is the equation, we have to remember this. From stepped core we are getting these equations. Now ET will be directly proportional to what? D square we can take. If we assume all this as a constant, so we will get ET is directly proportional to D square. Now again come to I and T part. If we are taking I current and T turns, then here TH is there, that means turn per height. So I we will write in form of area. So what is the density formula? Current density, it will be I by A. Therefore I is equal to current density into A. So area, what it will be? I TH is equal to density area into TH, turns per height. Now density, it is normally constant we are taking, because in transformer we know density for LV and HV winding should be always constant. So just take area and turns. So area will be width, area of, this is area of what? Area of our conductor. So conductor is nothing but the copper. So we can write area is equal to width into height. So area is equal to width into height. It is of what? Of our conductor. So we can write width of conductor into height of conductor into height per turn. So here we are finding width, and already we have discussed that the height portion, it will be unity. So turns will also be considered as a unity turns because it is considered across the height. So again we'll come here, focus here. Again we'll come here, whatever height portion is there, just consider as 1. Okay, so it will be width of conductor, into 1 into 1. So I TH we can write as width of conductor if height is unity and current density is constant. Okay, so this will come as a equation number 1, 2 and 3. Now we have to put, sorry, it will be 3, so it will be 4. Now we have to substitute our 3 and 4 equation in our output equation. So what is our output equation? Our output equation is equal to S E T into turns per height into I. So for ET, what we get? We get D square. From back we can see, and TH into I, just now we derive, it is width of copper conductor. Okay. Now what is width of copper conductor? This already we derived here. Width of copper conductor, width of copper conductor is D dash minus D. Already we had derived. So same thing we can write D square into D dash minus D. Okay. So we will be getting D dash into D square minus D cube. Now we have to get maximum output. In starting only we said, so for getting output maximum we have to differentiate above equation with respect to D. Okay, so we'll get D dash is equal to, this will be 2D D dash minus 3D square. Okay, now this will be 0, so it will be 0 equal to 2D D dash minus 3D square. So now take 2D D dash this side and 3D square this side. So this D and D square will get cancelled. So we are getting 2D dash is equal to 3. Sorry. Therefore, 1D will get. So D dash will be 3 by 2D. That means D dash is equal to 1.5D. Okay. Now we can see D dash, this equation will see D dash is equal to D minus M. Okay, so we'll write D dash is equal to D minus M. So what will be D? D will be D dash plus M. Normally M is taken as 0.2 because it is insulation part. So it is 0.2 as a it is assumed as 0.2. So it will be 1.5D plus 0.2D, right? So it will be 1.7D. Okay, so we get D, that means distance between two limbs, and we had also got D dash. D dash is the core area and copper area. From this we can get the width of window. So